In a world that often confuses noise with power and appearances with worth, we need a new definition of strength. Today, we're not talking about perfection, popularity, or performance. We're talking about authentic strength, the kind that is forged in silence, tested in struggle, and revealed through action. This is for the women who are ready to rise, not just in the eyes of others, but in the truth of who they are. Here are 7 undeniable signs of a truly strong woman. She takes full responsibility. A strong woman doesn't wait for life to happen. She shows up and takes ownership of it. She doesn't blame others for her circumstances or hide behind excuses. Instead, she asks, "What can I do to move forward?" Responsibility isn't about perfection, it's about participation. It's what turns you from a passive observer into the author of your own life. Taking responsibility means carrying weight, even when it's inconvenient. It means showing up for your goals, your family, your community, even for the values you believe in. And in doing so, you create structure, meaning, and strength within yourself. True power is quiet. It's not in controlling others, it's in mastering your own response to life. She speaks the truth, even when it's hard. A strong woman doesn't hide behind lies or sugarcoat what matters. She tells the truth, not to harm, but to heal, to lead, to grow. She speaks with clarity and kindness, aligning her words with reality. And before she speaks to others, she speaks honestly with herself. She faces who she is, flaws and all, because self-awareness is the starting point of strength. Truth-telling isn't about being brutal. It's about being real. It creates trust, deepens connection, and sets you free from living behind a mask. Living in truth makes her confident, grounded, and courageous. Because when your words and your life align, you don't need to prove anything. You just are. She builds competence and mastery. A strong woman knows that strength is not just a mindset, it's also a skill set. She doesn't settle for good enough. She challenges herself to grow, to learn, to improve. Whether it's in her work, her passions, or her personal life, she invests in becoming capable. Competence breeds confidence. When you know you've earned your strength, no one can take it from you. It's not about being better than others, it's about becoming better than who you were yesterday. And most importantly, she understands that learning never ends. She's humble enough to admit what she doesn't know, and bold enough to go after it. That's real power, quiet mastery over time. She balances compassion with boundaries. Strength is not cold, it's not harsh. A strong woman has a deeply empathetic heart, but she knows where she ends and others begin. She gives, but not until she's empty. She supports, but not at the cost of her peace. She says yes with love and no with clarity. Her compassion is powerful because it's conscious. It doesn't come from guilt, it comes from wisdom. She knows that boundaries aren't walls, they're bridges. They protect her energy, her time, and her self-worth. And in doing so, they create healthier, deeper, more respectful relationships. A woman who has mastered the art of saying no without guilt and yes without fear is truly free. She faces chaos without running away. Life is messy, and a strong woman doesn't pretend otherwise. She doesn't run from chaos, she faces it. Whether it's an unexpected loss, a major change, or inner turmoil, she stands her ground. Not because she isn't afraid, but because she's decided to face life, not flee from it. She brings order to disorder, clarity to confusion, action to paralysis. And with every step she takes, no matter how small, she builds momentum. She creates light where there was only shadow. Her strength is not about avoiding the storm. It's about learning to walk through it and even help others find their way in it too. She turns adversity into growth. A strong woman doesn't pretend that pain doesn't hurt. She doesn't fake a smile when she's breaking inside. But she also doesn't let adversity define her. She sits with it, learns from it, and slowly, she rises through it. She asks, "What can I learn from this? Who am I becoming through this?" Hardship doesn't destroy her, it refines her. Like fire to gold. She doesn't just bounce back, she comes back wiser, more focused, and more aligned with what truly matters. That's resilience. Not denial, not suppression, but the courage to grow through what you go through. She inspires and uplifts others. Strength isn't meant to stay hidden, it's meant to ripple outward. A strong woman doesn't lead by force. She leads by example, through how she lives, how she loves, and how she shows up, especially when it's hard. She inspires not by pretending to be perfect, but by being real, vulnerable, honest, human. And in doing so, she becomes a mirror. Others see her and begin to believe in their own strength too. Whether she's mentoring, supporting, or simply being fully present, her energy empowers everyone around her. Her strength becomes a gift, not just to herself, but to the world. You don't have to be loud to be powerful. You don't have to have it all together to be strong. Strength is built, lived, practiced. It's in the choices you make when no one is watching, in the boundaries you hold, in the truth you tell, in the chaos you face, in the love you give without losing yourself. So if you see yourself in these words, even just a little, then you are stronger than you know. And if you're working on becoming this woman, keep going. You're already on the path. If this message moved you, inspired you, or reminded you of your own strength, follow us for more empowering content like this. Hit that like button. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And most of all, keep rising. We see you, we're with you,